11th October 1997, with 12 pilots, a new Beechcraft 1900D aircraft was taking its maiden flight in the blue Nepali skies. Carrying the symbol of peace, two pigeons as its logo, Buddha Air began operations to 5 destinations in Nepal. A new story was being written with the inception of an airline that would go on to be the longest serving private airlines in Nepal. With courage in their hearts, hard work at their hands, and a lofty aim in mind, Buddha Air has flown millions of miles and won as many hearts in the past 20 years. But this invaluable trust from customers wasn't achieved overnight. Buddha Air has endured many difficult trials and tribulations through the years.
हामी आउनुभन्दा पहिले 7-8 वटा एयरलाइनहरु असफल भएर बसिसकेका थिए। अब ती असफल भए म गर्दिन भन्ने किसिमले मैले सोचिन्छु। मैले ल गर्ने भनेर एक्सेप्ट गर्दिए। एक्सेप्ट गर्दाखेरि यो अरूले फाइदा गरिराखेका छन्, त्यसैले म पनि फाइदा गरौँ भनेर एक्सेप्ट गरे होइन। यो देशको आवश्यकता थियो। कसैले न कसैले च्यालेन्ज फेस गर्नुपर्ने अवस्था थियो त्यहाँ। त्यस बेलामा ट्विन ओटर सेकेन्ड ह्यान्ड चाहिँ 5 करोड रुपैयाँ पाइन्थ्यो। तालिम प्राप्त व्यक्ति थिएन, स्टाफको अभाव थियो, सब कुरा हामीले गर्दै जानु पर्यो। नियम कानुनहरू सुदृढ थिएन, आर्थिक अवस्था मान्छेको प्लेन चढ्ने लायकको थिएन, भाडा बढाउँ त्यो भाडा तिर्न सक्ने अवस्था हुने थिएन। अहिले जति विकसित
For any airline, safety comes first, and at Buddha Air, no stone is left unturned to provide the safest air operations. The operations department is responsible for safety and to make sure the aircrafts are always in top condition. To achieve this, the operations department has been divided into 2 divisions. The Flight Safety Division looks after flights and safety. It keeps records of safety audits and also makes sure that the right procedures are followed through constant communication during flights. The division also checks the weather status of flight destinations and conducts regular safety inspections of the aircraft. The next division within the operations department is the training division. It works with the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal, aircraft companies and other international air transport association affiliated companies to provide the latest and updated trainings and manuals to its staff.
एउटा प्राइमरी ड्युटी भनेकै अब के भने हामीले जुन प्यासेन्जरसँग कमिटमेन्ट गरेको हुन्छ अन टाइम फ्लाइट उडाउने शेड्युल टाइम छ त्यसलाई मेन्टेन गर्न हामी अन द ड्युटी आवर देखि नै हामी यति हरदम प्रयासरत हुन्छौं.
Through internal safety audits, the division also checks whether the safety procedures are those that meet the standards of these institutions. There's no doubt that Buddha Air has one of the biggest and the best engineering services in the aviation sector of Nepal. Consisting of 16 engineers, 29 technicians and 36 corporate staff, it is definitely the backbone of Buddha Air. By constantly referring to the manuals provided by aircraft manufacturers and CAN, and using their training and knowledge, Buddha Air engineers work tirelessly to keep the aircraft in their best operative condition. The aircraft manufacturers have also provided training to engineers according to international standards, thus ensuring that they stay up to date with the latest technologies in aviation. To provide the best possible services, the engineering department consists of repair and planning workshops, quality control, technical records, a library and a store. The department ensures smooth operations by holding an inventory of spares that include the main landing gears, nose landing gear and propellers worth millions of dollars. With these items in stock, the company does not lack for any crucial parts. Computer-operated engineering and inventory system has made it easier to forecast and restore any damaged part of an aircraft. Besides this, the engineers are also sent for training in world-renowned training centers like Raytheon Maintenance Training Center, Flight Safety International, Wichita, USA, Pratt & Whitney, Canada, and Singapore Training Center. Buddha Air is the only airlines which follows the NDT requirement. Buddha Air's state-of-the-art hangar spanning over 30,000 square feet is located inside the Tribhuvan International Airport and used for all aircraft-related checks and maintenance. The hangar has even provided its space to occasionally maintain aircraft from international airlines. Buddha Air has 4 ATR 72-500, 3 ATR 42-320 and 2 Beechcraft 1900D in its fleet. Buddha Air operates 4 dozen flights daily. It flies to 12 destinations across Nepal, from Bhadrapur in the east to Dhangari in the west. Buddha Air has even crossed national borders and has taken its flight services to Paro, Bhutan and Varanasi, India. It aims to fly to more international destinations in the future. Besides destination flights, Buddha Air also operates mountain flights. This feature has attracted many tourists who wish to observe the gleaming Himalayas of Nepal in close proximity. Any company's success can be attributed to its team of employees, its work environment, and the work ethics of its staff. Buddha Air prioritizes these success criteria for its highly skilled and experienced pilots, flight attendants, technicians, and other employees so that they operate with a sense of service in an inspiring work environment.
सम्पूर्ण कर्मचारीलाई चाहिँ नि हामी केमा फोकस गरेछौँ भनेदेखि ट्रेनिङ, त्यसपछि वर्क रिलेटेड ट्रेनिङहरु डिफ्रेन्ट ठाउँमा हामीले जस्तै सेमिनारहरु गरेछौँ, हामीले वर्कसपहरु गर्दैछौँ। अहिले पनि हाम्रो वर्कसपहरु भइरहेछ र त्यो वर्कसप ट्रेनिङ सेमिनारले चाहिँ नि उनीहरुलाई खाली नलेज गेन गर्ने मात्रै हैन कि उनीहरुलाई एउटा मोटिभेसन पनि enhance भएको छ।
When Buddha Air purchased ATR aircraft with 42 and 72 seat capacities, there were a lot of challenges to be faced. It was imperative to fill as many seats as possible or the consequences would be dire losses. Buddha Air efficiently implemented alternative strategies to make sure that there was optimum utilization of seats in all its sectors.
Well, management of revenue and revenue को आएको उचित व्यवस्थापन गर्नु नै बुद्धेरको राम्रो र यसले जुन टायर फेयर इन्ट्रोड्युस गरेर चाहिँ अकुपेन्सीलाई बढायो र जसले गर्दा चाहिँ रेभेन्यू म्याक्सिमाइजेसन गर्न पनि सजिलो भयो। कन्टिन्यू रूपमा स्थापना कालदेखि अहिलेसम्म हाम्रो चाहिँ कुनै पनि लेभल आफ्नो लेभलको किसिमको रेभेन्यू हामी बढ्दै गइरहेछौँ, जसको अनुसार फ्लिट पनि थपिरहेछौँ र फ्लिटलाई म्यानेजमेन्ट गरिरहेछौँ। फ्लिटलाई चेन्ज गरेर आफ्नो रेभेन्यूलाई कुनै पनि एउटा किसिमको हुन्छ अहिले इन्क्रिजिङ लेभलमै गइरहेको छ।
Besides being committed to constant improvement, competency and quality, Buddha Air also prides itself in serving the country. In the past years, Buddha Air has been thrice accorded the honor of being the highest tax-paying institution in the tourism and hospitality sector.
अब हाम्रो फाइनान्शियल स्टेटमेन्ट हेर्नुभयो भनेदेखि त्यसबाट क्लियर हुन्छ कि हामीले 100% रेभेन्यू या हाम्रो आयलाई डिस्क्लोज गरेका छौं, खर्च पनि त्यही किसिमले डिस्क्लोज गरेका छौं। तर त्यसको एनेक्सरहरु जो अनुसूचीहरु ब्यालेन्स सिटको पार्ट हुन्छ, अनुसूचीहरु त्यसलाई हामीले डिटेलमा चाहिँ डिस्क्लोज गरेर राखेका छौं ब्यालेन्स सिटमा।
Ultimately, flight safety falls in the hands of the pilots, and the company's image depends on their knowledge and expertise. Buddha Air has an excellent team of 3 dozen captains and dozens of co-pilots who receive periodic technical and quality management training that encourages them to always uphold the highest safety standards.
Safety ma कहिले पनि compromise नगर है भनेर हामीलाई time to time भनि नै रहा हुन्छ, त्यो हामीले कहिले पनि गर्दैनौं। Safety is the first priority. हामीलाई कुनै पनि weather ठीक लागेन, aircraft like safe airport safe छैन, weatherले गर्दाखेरि भन्यो भने like on the spot हामी divert गर्छौं। एयरलाइन हामीले आएर किन डाइभर्ट गर्यो, किन यस्तो गर्यो भनेर प्रेसर गर्दैन हामीलाई। हामीले आफ्नो हिसाबले लाइक जुन चाहिँ प्यासेन्जरको लागि बेस्ट हुन्छ त्यो हिसाब त्यो डिसिजन गर्न हामीलाई टोटल फ्रीडम दिएको छ एयरलाइनले।
Buddha Air has also taken a step forward when it comes to giving back to the society. It believes in foresight and arming society to think ahead. It is transforming the Nepali agriculture sector through mechanization and helping Nepali farmers by dramatically increasing the productivity of cereal crops. A pilot project initiated in eastern Nepal has received very positive support and outcome.
बुद्ध एयरसँग अहिले करेन्ट इन्टरनेसनल एओसी छ, अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय उडान भर्ने लाइसेन्स छ र यो लाइसेन्सलाई हामीले करेन्ट राखेको पोखरा काठमाडौँबाट बनारस उडान भरेर चाहिँ हामीले करेन्ट राखेका छौँ र यो किन राखेको भनेदेखि हाम्रो योजना भावी योजना भविष्यको योजना चाहिँ नि पोखराको इन्टरनेसनल एयरपोर्ट जुन बन्दैछ त्यो एयरपोर्टबाट चाहिँ हामीले जेट लाइनरहरूबाट इन्टरनेसनल अपरेसन गर्नको लागि हामी कार्ययोजना बनाउँदैछौँ.
No matter how successful a company is, it cannot continue to flourish unless it understands customer needs. And at Buddha Air, feedback and suggestions from customers are highly valued.
पहिलो कुरा त कस्टमर सर्भिसमा चाहिँ एकदमै डेडिकेसन भएर लागेको छौँ र कस्टमरको हरेक कुरा हरेक कम्प्लेन फिडब्याकहरूलाई चाहिँ एकदमै इमिडिएटली र इफेक्टिभली सोल्युसन गर्नलाई यो कुरामा हामी लागि परेका छौँ.
The Royal Club loyalty program has been a major benefit for its frequent flyers. Royal Club members receive many perks from mileage points acquired through flights. They also receive discounts and rewards from various shopping outlets throughout the country. With the changing times, Buddha Air has kept abreast with mediums like publications, online social media and apps to connect better with its customers. All these features have propelled Buddha Air to be the first choice among passengers for more than 2 operative decades.
मैले प्राय जस्तो चाहिँ ट्राभल गर्दाखेरि डोमेस्टिक ट्राभल गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मैले बुद्ध एयर नै चाहिँ धेरै रुचि गर्छु किन भन्दा यसको सेफ्टी रिजन सेफ्टी नै यसको चाहिँ सबभन्दा महत्त्वपूर्ण कुरा हो.
बुद्ध एयर चाहिँ अलिकति अरु भन्दा अलि राम्रो छ. अहिले चाहिँ धेरै नै राम्ररी अन टाइममा उडिरहेछ. माउन्टेन फ्लाइट पनि आज अन टाइममै भयो. अहिले पनि अन टाइममै हुन लागिरहेछ. त्यसैले गेस्टहरुले पनि यही मन पराइरहेछ.
यसका प्लेनहरु जहाजहरु धेरै छन्. त्यसले गर्दा विराटनगर आउन जानका लागि सहज छ र एउटा प्लेन क्यान्सल भयो भने अर्को प्लेन उपलब्ध गराउने हुँदाखेरि यो प्लेनमा जान आउन सजिलो छ र प्लेनको आफैमा राम्रो प्लेन भएको हुनाले सुरक्षा दृष्टिकोणले पनि यो प्लेनमा रोज्छु.
Flight was wonderfully smooth and it was such a pleasure to be able to see the beautiful countryside of Nepal from the air.
This was my second time flying Buddha Air. It's been a great experience. The check-in process was smooth, the flight was smooth, I enjoyed the view of the mountains, the service was efficient and friendly, so all in all a great experience.
राम्रै छ. लामो समयदेखि हामी बुद्ध एयरलाई नै प्रयोग गर्दै आएका छौँ ट्राभल एजेन्सीको नाताले. अहिलेसम्म हामीले बुद्ध एयरबाट राम्रै फिडब्याक पाएका छौँ र मैले लागिरहेछ बुद्ध एयर. हामी त बुद्ध एयरलाई नै ट्रस्ट गर्छौँ र बुद्ध एयरसँग नै हामीले टिकेटिङ गरिरहेछौँ हामी.
As Buddha Air's journey continues, so does its responsibilities towards its passengers who in return rewarded with their trust.